Well, Jim, we were talking all morning about the enormity of this game, and as you saw what happened, a skirmish at midfield because the Titans came out, they took the field, they went into the center, and Malcolm Butler yelling at the sideline to the Baltimore sideline, John Harbaugh coming out in disgust, Mike Vrabel coming out, the officials just giving warnings to both teams, but if this is any indication, expect some chippiness throughout this game, Jim.
I don't think there's any question. What did you think of that, Tony?
Well, I thought Tracy was
in that spot. Here we go, first snap. And as they so often do, they dive up the middle out to about the... Gus Edwards is the running back, but they flip it to Duvernay. A little jet sweep, and he is shut down after a gain of about 4, maybe 5. We got an update, an early update. JB and Phil, take it away.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 33, 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
He's on the left side down here, not even by the play, and he's just pushing into that face mask for no reason. Those are what.
That was the 2019 AFC divisional game, but it was actually played January 11th of this year. And the Titans, again, as that 6th seed, made it all the way to the AFC Championship game, led at Arrowhead by 10 before Mahomes and company got it going on their way to winning the Super Bowl. Oh, what a hit. Oh, gosh. Batson twisted around. Took a huge hit by Justice Hill.
Yeah, that was wicked. Let's do some next gen.
Big time last week. And this one not too deep, but a fair catch at the 40. And watch out, Crochet with the fair catch. And there's a scuffle going on the field here after that 41-yard punt. Now I get sweep the leg. Gotcha. Here's Des Bryant. And he's thrown down. They'd like to see him dominate in practice and then bring it to the games on Sunday.
Well, this is exactly. He's physical, big, strong, even runs into big guys like Orlando Brown. Look at that. I'd do it again. Throw it to him.
His first catch in almost 3 years. Andrews near the first down. I think they're going to give it to him. Forward progress.
So what you do, that's a really good throw inside.
Dobbins the running back. They fake it to him. They protect Jackson, who launches to Andrews. Open for the touchdown.
What a play call, design. This throw, though, is why Jackson.
And then just now after the touchdown.
And that was against Butler.
Yeah.
I think he kind of might have known what he was doing there, don't you think?
Just a little bit of a lean in.
Look left,
totally.
Throw right. But that's two teams very chippy, knowing they have not had a great stretch of football in the last 3-4 weeks, but you know how big this one is.
Henry hurdles and then gets hit as he's on his knees. Are they going to rule it a fumble? They're ruling him down.
Oh, Jim, I never want to speculate, so I'm not gonna. But that's a hit that looks like he kind of got knocked out.
That was Elliott who delivered it, Deshaun Elliott.
You're coming down, you see this.
And Henry went right to the sideline.
Well, you got to think right there, just you have to check on him, right? I mean, just you said, and I think a lot of that's Dean Pease. You know, remember him last year? Another smoke to Dez. There's your 5-yard running play we talked about.
Coach Pease retired.
And Coach Pete does such a great job. They're starting to figure out, just get it to him and you get 5 or 6 quickly, and that's.
They got 3 there. Of course, they know Coach Pease from his days in Baltimore as well in the past.
You're exactly right. Just stand there. It's a running play. You like it out there. And this was a great tackle by Butler. But
hey, can this third down defense make a play? That was a little playful. He used the word chippy earlier. That's one of those words to me that in football we need to have a stronger word than that. It sounds too light. Chippy.
Hostile?
Yeah, that's better. That's more accurate.
A little hostile out here right now.
Yeah.
It's like us in a truck.
3rd and 2.
Producers,
always that way. Jackson. Oh, that little step. Oh, made him fight a second time for the first.
Oh, Jim, he had it. He had it right on the inside and kind of decided to go a little bit, take a step on the outside. May have not got it, but they gave him a good spot here.
Oh, he's got it easily. Same number of attempts, same number of yards, each with a touchdown and an interception. Same rush yards.
Him to know his guy, but get there and go.
Here's a bootleg throw to Swaim. That's Elliott, who came in like a missile.
It's definitely rough and tough out there.
Jackson, they're trying to run an option, and Landry was.
These plays on the outside. Run.
Henry. Stacked up by Wolf and friends. Holds him to a yard or two. Back down to Tracy.
Well, Jim.
Over to Brown. Able to get away from Board. Stiff arm still in play. Tannehill struggles to hold it. Then gets walloped back at the 15 by Judon. Goes to Brown. Brown trying to wiggle free. Still fighting for it. Brown takes it all the way. Unbelievable effort. A lot riding on this snap.
You motion, you fake it to Henry, and you use it against him. Come across.
It's Tannehill untouched. They all took. Having squandered a 21-10 lead, and got a first down on that carry.
Both these teams desperately need this. I think they're both going to be in the playoffs, but the seeding, where you're playing, who, it matters.
Andrews with the catch. Butler on first down. He's going to take off. And he's going to pick up about 4's advance to the 30. No pressure at all. No pressure at all on him as he sidearms it to Dez. Gets a block by Dobbins. Dez down to the 14.
Using the timeout.
So here we go with Jackson. Middle of the field to Snead. To the 10. Snead in motion to the right side. Andrew in a slot to the right. Here's Jackson buying time, buying all kinds of time. Is anybody open? He's just going to throw it away, and they'll. Mr. Automatic, dead center. 2nd and 8. Coming after him, and they finally get a sack.
This ball out of your hand.
2nd and 6. He's able to connect with A.J. Brown. A kick in overtime in his career. Henry getting free. Henry's going to end the game. Titans take it in overtime.
We talk about his second half surge. It just starts to wear you down, and you saw the effort Henry gave. Cut back, finish, get through the arm tackle. And Tennessee survives on the road.
And they win in Baltimore for the 2nd time in 2020. Knocked them out in January in the divisional playoffs.
You had me for a second. I was like, wait, I didn't think they played this year. And they're not the same. You're exactly right. And it kind of similar. Derrick Henry, you can remember just running down Hill on them that entire game, and the finishing touches. Henry gets over 1,000 yards on the season today.
He's got a 2nd overtime touchdown on the season, and this right here is his 50th NFL touchdown, and what a memorable one it is.
Yeah, early in this game we talked about, it's just
there was
no handshake.
No, there was some bad blood before this game even began.
No, it's competitive people, and you could tell how much this means to everybody.
See if you have answers for it.
Sam Cook off the reserve COVID-19 list. Punts it away. Khalif Raymond crashed out at the 29-yard line. Today, the Postmates fan feed is delivering fans Ravens to the end. Second down and goal, now pushed back beyond the 10. Tannehill looking left. One-handed A.J. Brown. And there are no flags. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Decision.
Ingram turned 31 last month. Here's Jackson to throw, steps and fires. And it's going to be intercepted. Was trying to go to Miles Boykin. And Malcolm Butler, the most attacked, picked on defensive back in the NFL, says, you want to come at me, I'll come out with that football. Coming. 2nd and 10. Design run. It's Jackson to the left. He'll lower the shoulder. Down to the 10. Rashaan Evans on the stop. Pick up a 4. And some chatting going on the field. See the Ravens in the red zone against the Titans. Jackson trying to escape and run for it. And he's got it and more. Lamar Jackson down the sideline. Will they give it to him? They will. Touchdown, Baltimore. And just like that, a 48. Ravens and a slip down, trying to go to Dez Bryant, targeted for the first time this afternoon, and he slipped down.
And you can see Dez here just trying to run what they call a speed out. And you see his inside foot. He loses. See what they can do this time.
Under a minute now. Jackson will throw middle of the field. It is caught. It's Marquise Brown, who made one move, couldn't make another. He's a thing coming into the game.
Personal foul, late hit, offense, number 88, 15-yard penalty.
They always get the second guy. There goes Malcolm Butler, and then Dez tries to retaliate, and that back judge gets him.
Is that not what Mike Vrabel told us yesterday, too? Or 2 days ago? He said they always get the second guy. I hate that kind of thing. Well, his guy fires the first shot this time and doesn't get caught. And it's the Ravens who get called.
McCard's the 3rd leading receiver so far today in a playoff game for the Ravens. Jackson. Running behind Ricard. It's Dobbins right into the end zone for the touchdown. Baltimore.
Adjustment now here too.
Trying to get Derrick Henry going. Get dragged down from behind after a couple. Pernell McPhee. Since the Titans took a 3rd down and 2. Quick throw. Jonnu Smith could not hang on. Deshaun Elliott makes an excellent play at a critical time for Baltimore.
This is what they talk about, covering from high and coming down in your coverage responsibility and then making a short tackle in the open field. Deshaun Elliott is one of the most explosive hitters on this defense, is someone that their defensive coaches singled out as a guy who will put the pads on you and jar that ball loose. Timely hit, perfect form tackle.
And now the Titans have it with Dobbins. 1st down and more. That's how you started. This from 51. Corrected it. 2nd and 5. Tannehill steps and fires and is intercepted. It's Marcus Peters who makes the play for the Ravens. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, fluttered, and it's Peters who makes the big defensive play for the Ravens.
No Corey Davis, right? No Corey Davis. They try to get it to Khalif Raymond, and he falls down on the play.
Yeah, I mean, you knew that was coming, though. You could just see it as you were watching it. They were going to try him out here, and you're going to see Khalif Raymond come down the field here. But what he does is he falls down, and he's not even looking for the football. You see the switch release. Ryan's trying to get him, and he falls down. They were trying to set this up. I was watching this unfold right in front of us right here. But they don't have one of their biggest, strongest, fastest receivers out there to take advantage of it.
They weren't on the same page. Look at Khalif Raymond looking back for the football.
Taunting on Baltimore. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. Baltimore keeps the ball. 1st down.
And at the end of that, it was the Ravens stomping all over the Titans logo at the 50-yard line. Tack on the taunting. Tennessee still has all 3 timeouts. Yard performances by a quarterback in playoff history. And the defense has stepped up when necessary. And there, just to show you again, it's a nasty rivalry. Let's stomp on your logo like you stomped on ours back in week 11 in the regular season.
Yeah, that's what makes these big-time games really, they make them exciting.
2nd and 10. Jackson will keep it. First down and plenty more down the sideline. And he's smart enough to stay inbounds. About a foot away from a first down and ending the game. And Gus Edwards has done just that. Titans.
And this team is so different than the one that steamrolled the National Football League a year ago. They are more callous. They had to go through adversity, and I think they're a better team because of it.
And the Ravens, they're not hanging around. Lamar is out of here, and he leaves with that elusive first playoff victory. 2 coaches get together. A little bit different than the last time they got together. This Ravens team was 6-5 in the first week of December.
Yeah, look, I mean, what did John also tell us? He said, you know, we have a tradition around here of winning some of these things, some of these playoff games. We won the big game. It'd be nice to get back to.
Tell me, what is it, Lamar, what does it feel like to win a playoff game?
It feels good. I'm happy we got it done. All phases played great today. We know it's going to be a tough matchup, you know. They beat us 2 times that I've been here. I'm just happy we got the victory, man. Our team played great today. We finished finally. We finished.
Lamar,
finished.
They jumped on you guys early. What changed after they went up 10-0?
Yeah, we stayed focused. You know, we didn't get rattled. My coaches didn't get rattled. You know, we had to put points on the board. We drove the ball pretty good. You know, I threw an interception, a dumb interception. You know, but we kept fighting, and we made it happen.
You told me that you had heard the talk all week that you couldn't win in the postseason. It was your #1 goal. What was going through your mind when you threw that early pick and they went up 10-0?
We got to go score. You know, this shit, it's not going to be the same results as last year. That was on my mind. I told Coach, you know, Coach Erb was talking to me the whole time, the whole game. He always do that, but I was telling him locked in, you know, that shouldn't have been an interception. I was ticked off about it. I'm still ticked off about it, but we got the victory, so I can't be too mad.
This game was billed about you and Derrick Henry.
No, it wasn't. It was about us winning the game, you know. It's not about me and Derrick Henry. You know, we played 2 different positions. He a great running back. You know, he one of the best running backs ever. And, you know, it was about Ravens versus Titans, you know, and we came out with a victory.
I'm talking about how it was billed. You went out here and you got yours. Derrick Henry didn't get his. What does that say about your defense?
Our defense, you know, they was tired of hearing the noise, you know, and they did what they were supposed to do. You know, like they've been talking about, you know, they've been doing it all week in practice. I feel like they've been doing it all season, you know, but we just came together as one and we got it done.
Was Lamar Ball on full display today?
Say it again?
Was Lamar Ball on full display today?
Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Congratulations on the win.
Lisa.
Don't forget, Super Wildcard weekend continues today. The Bears and Saints on CBS, Nickelodeon, and Prime Video. And don't miss Sunday afternoon. Until we see you next time, be kind to one another. Michael Eaves in SportsCenter.
ABC, a little bit more from Nashville, but we'll also have a full SportsCenter for you on ESPN. Live reaction from both teams.